Hey guys, welcome back to Meepers Jeepers. Sorry about the camera angle, I'm trying to get you down where you can see kind of what I'm doing today. I bought this kit, the new Icon EDC socket bit driver kit. It's great, I like it a lot. The problem is with me, and it seems like a lot of other people, is this stinking ratchet that they put in here. I mean, it's great as a 1/4 inch ratchet. No doubt about it. The problem is this stupid bit driver that they put in with it. So for you to be able to use this, you have to put that socket on to be able to put one of these bits in, which to me, this Icon hit the bullseye with. This is pretty good. I like everything in it. This completely screws the whole set. For you not being able to have a ratchet that you can put these bits in without having that stinking 3/4 inch high adapter for your bits is just like, come on, Harbor Freight, you missed the mark. Icon, you missed the mark with that. Like, I'm never going to use that. So what I'm doing today is Harbor Freight just came out with their 1/4 inch stubby flex head. I also have just the stubby 1/4 inch straight handle. And I was debating, guys, literally, these just came out and I just went and picked them up. Sorry, I literally just went and picked this up this morning from my local Harbor Freight. So I picked this one up, which is, I think it was $34 for the 1/4 inch, which, guys, is a screaming deal. I have the Snap-on one that is identical to this. I think it was $180 or something like that. But I also picked up the 3/8. Guys, they missed the mark on this. Like, what is the sense in having a stubby 3/8 when it's that big? Like, this thing is so huge compared to the 1/4 inch. Look at that. Like, why would you use this and not just a regular ratchet? Like, that head is so massive. So this is a 1/4 inch. Like I said, this is the 3/8. Let me show you something. This was the Snap-on 3/8, and it was $180. It wasn't cheap. But, so it's got a 3/8 inch anvil. Look at the difference. Look at that. So, and like the same fail swoop, guys, I've never really had anything bad to say about Icon. But this here, which is brand new, just came out. I'm taking it back. I probably should have never bought it. I didn't really pay attention. I was kind of doing some other shopping, and he had to go to the back and get it. Anyway, I ended up buying it, but it's going to go back because I just don't see where there's a use for this huge head in a stubby version of this ratchet. So in one fell swoop, like I was saying, twice in one day, guys, I've been fairly disappointed in a couple of the Icon products. But for that 3/8, guys, that Icon is double the size of that Snap-on. Like, why wouldn't they just use that same body and put a 3/8 inch anvil in it rather than that massive freaking head? So anyway, that's my rant. So what I'm doing today is I'm going to take the new Flex Icon stubby ratchet and I'm going to put a bit driver in it. So I will have something in this kit where I can just put a bit in it and be done. Not this here is getting thrown in the trash. Like, I don't know. I don't know why they did that. I mean, this ratchet here is absolutely phenomenal. And you have adapters and stuff if you want to use this as a 1/4 inch socket driver. You can see right there if it'll focus. This thing here is just, it's a joke. I mean, it'll make a great 1/4-inch ratchet. Of course, you guys know the kit. It comes with a couple extensions, a swivel, but this thing here is an absolute joke. It should have never went in the kit. So, like I say, they have these bits, and this here, once you put it on this 1/4-inch ratchet, and then put your bit in, and it's got a retaining ring in it. Like, look at that. I mean, I'm sure that there is a use for this, but the kind of goal to these EDC sets are to make them as small and as compact as possible. Guys, completely missed the mark. Look at that. So that's 1.25 inch difference. Well, maybe less with using the bit in this one. But I mean, look at that. And then you have to put a bit in this on top of that. It's sad that Harbor Freight missed that mark so terribly bad with that. I do like the kit, the new kit, the like handle to make these into like nut drivers is pretty nice. Anyway, back to what we're doing today. I just like, making tools sometimes that fit me. I put in the last video, I think this is a screwdriver handle that I picked up off of Wes. It's hard. No rubber. Because the other one I got ripped, and I'm just going to pull that rubber one off, pitch it, and put this hard handle on. And guys, Snap-on should sell ratchets with these handles on them, not them silly black ones. Like, I had, these are Mayhew pry bars. Well, they're screwdrivers now. They had pry bar ends in them, and I pulled them out and used a couple of my Icon precision screwdrivers, and I pulled the screwdriver. This is the Icon screwdriver head, and I just pulled it out of the Icon, pulled the pry bar out of the Mayhew, and drove it into the Icon handle. Which, these handles, the Mayhew handles are nice. They're all hard plastic. These are a little more grippy. I don't know. I was just playing around and got me like a 90 and a straight pry bar. And just made them just to do it. And then, of course, made a couple Mayhew precision screwdrivers. Just hang up here on my magnet for little stuff that I do, at my desk. But anyway, back to this. Get rid of that Snap-on one. So we're gonna pull this apart, guys. And if you want the part number, you can get it from your Snap-on dealer. If you want to pause that, and it's the whole bit driver kit, rings, the seal, and all the screws and springs and everything you need. The switch to turn this into a bit driver. So, but the only thing I'm going to use, guys, is just this bit driver piece. The rest of it I don't need. I don't want to. I don't know. I would assume all this will fit in this, but I don't want to put that switch. Well, I guess it's really the same switch. You can see they're exactly the same. So I'm just taking this out and putting this in this ratchet. So let's get this opened without, flinging everything all over the garage. So that's the only thing I'm putting in there, guys, is just this, like, anvil, I guess you would call it. I don't know if that... Yeah, flung a spring somewhere, but I'm not using it anyway. So, obviously, your pawls come out and they have the spring between the paw. But guys, literally, the only thing I'm using is this, just the anvil. So let's put this back in there just in case. I don't want to lose any of it, just in case it, something won't fit and I do have to use it. So, and I don't know that I'm going to keep, I don't know what I'm going to do with this, because this is probably going to take up that spot. You know, so I can have this in the kit. So, or get rid of the screwdriver. I don't know, because I don't really foresee myself, you know, using it. So, I'm not sure if that was just a holding block that came in that. It's like plastic. But anyway, let's, I'm going to bend you down here. Of course, I have the old trusty Icon kit set up. Bend you down here so you can see what we're doing. Hopefully I can do this fairly painlessly. Okay, let's see if we can't get this apart. I know that fits in there. Sorry, I know I can't really see. Need a smaller bit. Hang on. I knew that was the right size, but I don't know if it's the paint that's in them screws. It's making it kind of hard to break loose, or get the bit in anyway. Jeez, those suckers are tight. So, take the bit back out. I don't want to strip them. I mean, I have other ones, but I don't want to strip these out. Use my knife. Just to tap that bit down in there. I don't want to strip them out. Them suckers are pretty daggum tight in there. Wiggle that back out. I mean, if Harbor Freight would have, you know, put me a bit driver in that new kit, like, you know, they should have, I wouldn't have to be doing this. Especially as expensive as that kit is, because I think I paid $80 for it, because obviously I bought it when it, you know, first came out. I mean, them screws in there, guys, they're nice and smooth. Yep, there we go. Take that one out. Now, quite literally, guys, like, in this here, it's a magnet. See that? So I'm going to get a little flathead to hold these paws down in there, because I don't want them popping out on me. So if I can get you a little closer. And I'm just going to take this one out and pop this one in. Hold the paws down. Hopefully they'll stay put. Kind of do it at an angle like that. Look at that, guys. Perfect. Like, I wonder if that's what that magnet's for, is to lift that. I mean, that's kind of nice. Just to lift that faceplate up and back on. So look at that, guys. Now I'll have me an actual bit driver. I mean, it don't go all the way through like this one does. This is what should have been in that kit. So I'm going to pull that bit back out so I can get these started. There we go. Set that faceplate back down in there. Get that one started. Trying to make sure you guys can see. That is such a weird little magnet. I'd assume that's what it's for, is to be able to set them tiny little parts down in there. You know, especially with my big sausage fingers. I mean, I wish I could tell you what I paid for that kit, guys, from Wes. I don't really know, because like I said, me not being at Master Tech Bob's, I just kind of call him and ask him if he's got what I need, and he just gets it for me. And that's a T10 bit, if you guys are interested. Another nice feature about that one, you just put your finger, because, you know, the back drag on that ratchet is, there we go, you know, it's not letting me start them. So you can put a little pressure on top of it. Fits, it's dipped in, fits, your finger fits right in there. And there we go. Now I got me an Icon bit driver. And pull this out. That's what should have been in that case. Not this stupid thing. I know it's kind of a short video today, guys, but I mean, this being in that kit and this new bit driver kit, this is the reason I have not used this much. This one I have used quite a bit, simply because that ratchet there is so user-friendly. I mean, it's versatile. This here, the one they put in the new one, the only thing you can use that for is the sockets, because that bit adapter that you can put on top of it, it really, if you're in a tight spot, it makes it too damn, tall to be able to use anywhere else. So, you spend $80 on the kit, another, $40 on a stubby flex ratchet, and I would assume this kit was, I'll say probably $20 or something awful less. Again, there's the part number. But, because Harbor Freight, once Harbor Freight starts allowing you to buy, repair parts off of them, I think it'll really up their game. So, I could, buy parts like this off Harbor Freight. Of course, I don't know that they have, a ratcheting bit driver like this. And be able to put, Icon parts back in it. But as you can see, guys, I had no issue getting that in there. I mean, the Snap-on and the Icon ratchets, guys, I mean, they are a spitting image of each other. And the fact that now, I have something that short. Let me put that bit thing. There it is. Put that bit adapter on here. And just whatever bit I can grab out. I think the bits are all they're all about the same size. Look at that. And this here, being that you got to use that bit adapter, it just makes another connection that can wobble and kind of be sloppy. But if you look at that, there's a good 3/4 of an inch difference there. I bet it's every bit of 3/4. So I know it's kind of silly. It's kind of, like, why would you need that? But guys, anything that makes your job easier, I'm down for. And the fact that, I kind of make videos out of, altering tools like this. And as you can see, it is the Icon that I put that Snap-on kit in. I mean, it couldn't win any easier. I mean, obviously, you can see right there, I didn't have to use the screws, the seal, the switch, the pawls are still in there. So I didn't have to use any of that. The only thing I switched out was, the 1/4-inch kit, or the 1/4-inch anvil, I'm sorry. So I don't know, guys. Tell me what you think. Tell me if, if that's something that you would rather have in the new Icon bit driver. It just seems like they stuck a bunch of stuff in there. Not a bunch, a couple things. The swivel, I just don't know what you would use that for. Maybe. And of course it's got, this extension, just like the old one does. In it, but again, you have to use that stupid bit adapter, to be able to use it. I mean, how ridiculous is that? So, and then this here, the one I just made, you just pull the bit out, and that fits right in there. So, I mean, it's that much shorter. I don't know, guys. I think that obviously, I'm going to get some good use out of this now, and I'm thinking about putting this in, one of my off-road kits, this kit here. Just because it is nice to have, the standard and metric sockets and stuff. But as you can see, guys, I mean, 10 minutes of your time, and, you can kind of make the tool you need, even though, you know, I mean, that makes that probably a $80 ratchet. But it works, and like I said, I think I'm just going to skip that, because, no, it doesn't have a 1/4-inch adapter in it like this does. That 1/4-inch adapter would fit right in there. And now I can put a socket on that. This variation like this is what should have been in this kit rather than this. Like, if this 1/4-inch was just like this, being able to be removed, this kit would be awesome. So I'm going to have to find me another 1/4-inch bit adapter to put in this kit, so I can just get rid of this screwdriver and put this in the kit. So anyway, guys, I mean, you know, you can hear it working. I'll switch it. Great bag drag on that, guys. That is so nice. I mean, I think I just picked that up for $34, and I think the ridiculous 3/8 one was, well, I got the receipt right here. Like I said, I literally just bought them this morning. Yeah, so it was 34 for the 1/4, and then 44 for the 3/8, which I'm going to be taking back. So, I don't know, guys. Kind of a silly video. I kind of like, you know, altering the tools for, you know, kind of what I need, which, you know, makes it nice. So I'm going to find another 1/4-inch bit adapter to put in this, you know, so I can really use this kit, you know, in the house and stuff. But leave me a like and a subscribe, guys. Tell me what you think about, you know, the alteration of the 1/4-inch flex head stubby. I mean, that is a perfect size for, you know, stuff around the house, you know, plugs and plug covers and doorknobs and stuff like that. This is just absolutely perfect. So until next time, guys, I do appreciate you watching. Thanks a lot.